Come in.
You called?
Yes, I did. Thank you for coming here on such short notice, Mr. Darling.
So what seems to be the problem here?
Well, your son got into an altercation with one of his classmates today, which escalated into a physical fight. Walden was the one that threw the first punch.
Walden? Is that true?
Yeah.
This isn't the first time that Walden has gotten into an altercation with one of his classmates. However, it is the first time that one of these altercations has gotten physical. We will not tolerate this kind of behavior from our students, Mr. Darling. I will be giving him a day's suspension and sending him home with you.
All right, I'll handle things from here. Walden, get your things and let's go. All right, now what happened? Come on, tell me what happened. Why did you get a fight?
Well, this guy came up to me, started picking on me. We argued, things escalated, and eventually I got fed up and I hit him.
So where'd you hit him?
I punched him in the shoulder.
And I take it you lost, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not how you start a fight, boy.
What?
If you decide you're going to fight, then do it right. Especially if you're going to be throwing the first punch. Punching him in the shoulder. You're just asking to lose at that point. When you throw a punch, you're going to want to aim for the person's head, face, upper torso, and their core. Disorient them, knock the wind out of them. You also want to take the space the fight takes place into consideration too. Have a clear understanding of your surroundings and use what's around you to your advantage.
Okay.
Well, fighting isn't just about throwing punches. You've got to know how to dodge and block any jabs your opponent tries to throw at you too. Use your hands, use your shoulders. It might smart for a little while afterwards, but at least you'll still be in the fight.
Okay. Where are we going, anyways? You've been driving around for a while now.
Well, there's only so much I can teach you just by sitting here and yapping. I'm going to take you to this boxing club that I'm a part of, and you're going to learn from the professionals. So, now that I've taken you to see a real fight, you think you've managed to learn something?
Yeah, I think I picked up on a few things here and there.
Good. Now let's see how you apply that knowledge. Put 'em up.
What?
Well, teaching you all of this is going to be pointless if you don't know how to use it. Come on, put your fists up. Let's go.
No, I don't want to do this.
No, you're going to fight me, and you're going to learn how to defend yourself. You're out of school for a day anyway. I might as well make sure you learn something useful in the meantime. Now put your fists up and let's go. Don't just dodge, boy. Come on, throw a punch. Is that the best you can do?
I did it. I blocked that one.
Yeah, you're getting there. So tell me about this kid you were trying to fight. What did he do aside from pick on you?
He's just a jerk, that's all. I don't know why he targets me specifically. I never did anything to him before.
This kid got a name?
Austin. I think his dad's the owner of some big weapons company or something like that.
Well, put your fists up and let's go again. If this Austin kid decides to keep picking on you, I want to make sure you know how to knock this jerk onto his ass.
Ah, there you boys are. Where have you guys been? I've been worried sick.
Don't worry about it, Fran. I took care of it.
Walden, are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine, Mom. Dad was just teaching me about boxing is all.
Boxing? Well, get yourself cleaned up and go eat. Dinner's on the table.
All right.
All right. I'll be back.
And where do you think you're going?
I still got some business I need to take care of. I won't be long. Let's see now. Should be around here somewhere. Ah, here we go.
Yes, can I help you?
You Austin's dad?
Who wants to know?
Wallace Darling. I understand my son got into a fight with yours earlier today.
Ah, so it was your boy that got into it with my son while he was at school today. Didn't yours mother teach him any manners?
In all fairness, your son was the one that started things by picking on Walden unprovoked.
How dare you accuse my son of doing such a thing? Austin would never.
Spare me. Walden has always been the shy, reclusive type, the type that normally keeps to himself. Since all this stemmed from an altercation, how do you think that altercation started?
Well, even if that were the case, your son should have just minded his damn place and walked away, and nobody would have gotten hurt.
Yeah, something tells me that Walden has tried that tactic more than once now. Regardless, my son was the one who threw the first punch. I'm very sorry this happened. I've already spoken to Walden about it. Rest assured, the boy's learned the lesson he needed to learn.
That boy belongs in the neighborhood public school if he's going to act like that.
Well, then I would say that would go double for your kid for beating the shit out of mine. Look, you know how this works. You have your reputation, and I have mine. We both have a certain image that we have to uphold, and we don't need it to be tarnished by a petty squabble such as this. Allow me to apologize on my son's behalf. We agree that our sons should stay away from each other, and we can let the situation be done and over with.
Very well. I don't want my son associating himself with the likes of that scruffy punk anyways.
I'm sorry, run that by me again.
I said I don't want my son associating himself with the likes of that scruffy punk anyway. Ow. Please, stop. No more.
Let me catch you saying some shit like that about someone from my family again.
Wallace, we need to talk.
Oh boy, here we go.
Who were you talking to last night?
He's nobody. Didn't you say earlier that you weren't feeling well? I think you should be getting back to bed and resting.
No, Wallace, we're talking about this. Now, who were you talking to last night?
Just a fella named Harold. Guess he's had some dealings within the Darling family for a while now. Business, you know.
And what sort of business could the two of you possibly have had with each other at 11 o'clock at night?
Just making sure Walden's future is secure, that's all.
All right. What else?
How much did you hear?
Well, these ears aren't just for decoration, you know? I know the two of you were talking about Walden, and I also know that whatever deal you two struck, it involved me too. You were willing to sacrifice me, your wife, if it meant you could benefit in some way from our son's success.
Well, I'm sure you would do the same.
Unbelievable. I'm your wife. We're a family. How could you do this?
Are we? Are we really? Because for the past 16 years or so, I've always been under the impression that we were just two people who barely tolerated each other.
Ugh. Just forget about it.
No. You were the one who said we needed to talk. Well then, let's talk.
Why do you always insist on being so difficult?
Oh, I'm difficult. Coming from the one who almost completely took out my left eye.
Peanuts compared to the number of times you've slapped me over the years. I get that you didn't want this life for yourself any more than I did, but you could have at least tried to act like you care.
You think I haven't tried? I've tried to show you affection over the years. Multiple times. I've tried to make this marriage work out for us, but nothing I do ever seems to be good enough for you.
Well, a reassuring hand here and a bouquet of flowers there doesn't exactly compensate for the number of times you've lost your shit, all because I misplaced something while cleaning, or accidentally messed up a meal, or got back late from being gone somewhere else. Didn't your parents ever teach you manners?
No. My whole life's been spent being groomed to take over the oil company for my father. And with Mom gone now, and Dad's mind going, well, there aren't exactly a lot of people left around me I can look to for guidance anymore.
My parents haven't really been much help to me either.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've tried opening up to them about things and asking for their help in the past. And all I seem to get from them in return is, sorry about your luck, but you've got to try and make it work.
Real helpful.
Yeah.
I guess as long as we're being honest with each other here. Was our marriage ever really good? For either of us? Outside of business, of course. I mean, did we ever get along about anything over the years?
Music, I guess.
Really?
Yeah. Sometimes after a long day, it was nice to be able to sit down in the living room with some smooth jazz or classical music playing in the background while reading a book.
You know, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever complained about anything you put on either.
No, I can't say that you have.
You see, it could have been like this for us the whole time.
And like what?
You know, like this. No fighting, no arguing, no brushing each other off. Just two people being able to sit down together and talk.
I'm sorry, but which one of us here would start most of the fights and the arguments?
I guess that would be me, huh?
Uh-huh.
Lay it on me, Fran. Did you ever really love me? I mean, was there any way that this situation could have worked out?
No. I mean, it's not like I wanted to see you die or anything. But if I could have had it my way, I would have never gotten married at all. Never would have become a mom. And even if I did ever decide to get married, it definitely wouldn't be to somebody like you. What about you? Surely you wanted something different for yourself?
I've never really thought about it, actually. All my life, I've just sort of been going through the motions. Finish school, get married, have a kid, move up the ranks of the oil company and keep building upon what my father left me, eventually retire, then hand over the reins to Walden. Whatever I might have wanted for myself, I left it all behind a long time ago.
You know Walden doesn't share your interest in the oil company, right? He loves science and experimenting, and he's extremely good at it. And he's so smart. I know he'll go on to do incredible things for this world, if you just let him.
That isn't a risk I'm willing to take. I'll admit our son is talented, but those talents can be put to good use inside of the company.
Come on, Wallace. He's your son. Don't you want him to pursue what he's passionate about? What he's truly good at?
Look, if he decides to do something with the sciencey stuff on his own time, that's one thing. But the family business comes first. That's how it's always been.
Do you even love our son? Like, at all?
What? What kind of question is that?
A perfectly valid one, I think. I mean, you weren't there when he was born. And any time he cried or sought any sort of affection from you, all you'd do was just pick him up and pass him off to me. You never bothered to involve yourself in any way until recently, and that's only because you found out he was being bullied at school.
I think we already established that I'm not really the affectionate type. I mean, I wouldn't say I hate Walden or anything, but I don't want him to get caught up in whatever fantasies he might have in mind, or let people think they can walk all over him. That's why I started teaching him how to fight. That's why I made the deal.
The deal. I still can't believe you could be so selfish.
Look, more than anything, I want Walden to be successful in his endeavors, wherever life takes him. If our success is his success, then his success will be our success. Isn't that what you've always wanted for him?
Of course. I'd be willing to give up anything if it meant Wally could reach his full potential.
Well, that's precisely what I've done. Harold has been able to secure the success of several generations of darlings. He'll make sure Walden stays on the right track.
How much time do you think I have left?
A few more days, I think. Maybe a week.
All right. I'm going back to my room. I'd like to be left alone for a while.
All right. Good night.
Good night, Wallace.
Yes?
Dad, we need to talk.
Oh boy, this ought to be good. So, what is it you need to speak to me about?
About the oil company,
Ah, yes. Ready to take up the reins, are you? I'll take it. Glad you managed to put all that silly science stuff all behind you.
No, I'm not. I want to make this abundantly clear. I will not be taking over for you as CEO of our family's oil company. I've got some things of my own already in the works that I will be pursuing.
That's a good one, son. Already have your own things in the works? I'm pretty sure I made it clear. The whole reason you were going to school was so that you would be prepared to start working at and managing the company.
Yeah, well, things change. I'm not interested in taking over the company. I have never been interested in taking over the company. And in case the first time wasn't clear enough, I'll say it again. I will not be taking over the company for you. You'll just have to find someone else to succeed you when you're ready to retire.
Come on, son. You know that ours has always been a family-owned and operated business. You can't just turn your back on that.
I can, and I will. I'm not a child anymore, Dad. I can decide for myself what I want to do with my life.
Listen, I get it if you wanted to start your own business and all, but it's just too risky. Even with a last name like Darling, it doesn't change the fact that around half of all new businesses fail within the first 5 years of operation. I'm handing you a thriving business on a silver platter here, boy. Don't you want that?
Sure, it might be nice, but that isn't what I want.
We had a deal. I worked my whole life to give you the bright future your mother wanted. Are you really willing to turn your back on that?
Leave my mother out of this. You always do this, you know. I decide to do something that you don't approve of, and somehow it always comes back around to her and whatever she supposedly wanted.
It was her dying wish to me, Walden, to make sure you grew up to be successful in life, to be somebody. Are you really willing to let your mother down like this?
Oh, like hell you knew what my mother wanted. You hated her just like you hate me. Just admit it. This isn't about either of us. This is about you, isn't it?
Walden?
We're done here.
Walden, stop.
Don't touch me.
I'm not just going to sit here and let you walk away from this, boy.
Fine. Have it your way, then.
Walden. Oh my God, are you okay? What happened?
My dad happened, that's what. I finally told that bastard off.
And? What did he say?
The usual. He made it all about him and what he expected of me, and then tried to drag my mom into it when I wouldn't budge.
And he just decided to beat the shit out of you for saying no?
If you think this is bad, And you should take a look at him. You wanted a fight? So I gave him one.
And who won?
I did, I think. My dad still puts up a good fight for his age.
What?
I hit him harder. I managed to knock him to the ground and beat him. And I told him under no uncertain terms that I never wanted anything to do with him or that damn oil company ever again. And I can finally focus on building up my own company.
Okay, well, let's get you cleaned up so that you can heal first. You look like you could really use a break anyways.
Daddy, look at what I found.
Hmm? Oh my goodness. Tell me you didn't.
I found this kitten right outside the factory. I think its mama abandoned it.
Bring it here. Let me see. Seems a bit too young to be without its mom. And it looks really sick. I don't know how to tell you this, Ophi, but I don't think this little guy is going to make it.
Can't you save it? Give it some special medicine to make it feel better?
I can try, but just know there's still a chance that it might not work, okay? I'll do my best.
Okay.
All right. I'll be right back.
Wally? What you got there?
Oh, just a little kitten Ophelia brought in from outside.
Kids. So why'd you bring it in here then?
There's something going on with it. I mean, I'm no veterinarian, but it's very clearly sick and going downhill fast. Let's see. This one looks promising.
Don't tell me you're planning on using an experimental batch of our serum on that poor kitten now.
I have to try. I can't make any promises, but Ophi really wants me to try and save it.
Go figure.
All right. Fingers crossed. Well, it didn't immediately dissolve into a pile of goo. That's something at least. I'll clean it up and let it rest for a few hours and see how it does.
Daddy, is the kitten okay?
The kitten's doing just fine now, sweetie. Daddy made it all better. See?
Yay! Can we keep it? Pretty please?
Well, let's see if we can go out and find its mama first. If we can't find her, then we can keep it. All right?
All right.
She can't have gone too far now. Oh. Oh. I guess you were the least sickly one of your litter then, huh? Well, looks like you're here to stay.
Did you find the mama cat yet?
Yeah, but unfortunately, it looks like she and the rest of her babies were sick too and passed away.
So does that mean we can keep this one?
Yeah, I suppose it does. Here you go, sweetheart. And it's all yours.
Yay! I can't wait to take it home and show it to Mama.
What are you going to call it?
Soy.
Zoe? What kind of name is that?
I don't know. I just like it as all.
All right. Zoe it is then.
Walden, I don't mean to alarm you or anything, but I think the water in this place is contaminated.
And what makes you say that?
Well, your uncle and I just started feeling under the weather out of nowhere. He felt fine up until he made himself a cup of tea, and I made myself a cup of coffee.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that right now. I've been drinking coffee all day, and I'm feeling perfectly fine. All that scalding water should have killed any harmful bacteria and viruses that would have been in the water anyway.
Look, just look into it, would you please? Your Uncle Mordecai is clearly dealing with the worst of it right now.
All right, fine. Where were you guys lurking around at?
Break room.
What sort of symptoms have you guys been experiencing?
Well, it started off with a sudden and sharp headache, followed by dizziness, nausea, and fatigue.
Sounds like you guys just came down with a mild stomach flu.
I'm telling you, it's got to be something in the water. I did say that his tea was tasting a little rancid, and the cup of coffee I was drinking did taste kind of off.
And I'm telling you, you guys are the only ones. Nobody else has reported any issues with the water in this facility, and nobody's called in sick. I'll look into it. If nothing else, I'll make a call to the infirmary to get you guys something that'll ease your symptoms so you guys can take yourselves home.
Fine.
All right. What's going on here?
I think we've been poisoned.
One says water contamination, the other says poison. Which is it?
Water's just fine. Looks clear. Tastes alright. But that? Oh,
Which tea did you use?
jar.
Did you add anything to it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that doesn't look right. Doesn't smell right either. Same with the coffee.
You see? I told you something was...
Whoa, shut the hell up, will ya? My head feels like it's caught in the jaws of a gator right now. And listening to you whine certainly ain't helping.
Kai? Look at me for just a second.
What is it?
What the hell's going on with your eyes, man? That don't look right.
What don't look right?
They're pink. Like bright-ass fuchsia pink.
Huh? So are yours.
What?
Oh, I know what's going on here. I'm gonna need you two to come with me to the lab real quick. You two need to be placed under quarantine.
What?
Is it that bad?
No, this is actually very tame compared to some of the other cases I've seen. But it could be bad if the right person were to walk in here while the love potion was still in your guys' systems.
What? Love potion?
Yeah. Someone must have spiked your drinks with the stuff while you guys weren't looking.
Ugh. I have so many questions and feel way too shitty for answers. So how long will we need to be placed under quarantine?
Given that the two of you quit drinking the stuff right away. 3 to 4 hours, maybe? Just until all of your symptoms have worn off.
Ugh. Fine. Love potion, huh? Must have been expired or a failed batch or something. Not exactly what I'd expect a love potion to feel like.
Wallace, how in the hell do you manage to find the energy to yap when we're like this?
Well, excuse me. Figured if we gotta spend the next few hours locked in a box, I might as well do something to keep myself busy.
How about a nap?
Ugh, I'm not tired. I just wish this blasted headache and nausea would go away. Hey, Walden. Are you sure there's nothing you can give us now that could alleviate our symptoms?
Would either of you happen to have a crush on anyone?
No?
Then no.
Ugh.
Franny.
Hmm? What about her?
Nothing.
No. You brought her up. What about her?
Shouldn't deserve to be handed off to a brute like you.
I'm sorry. Where is this coming from?
Been holding it in for a while now. I should have been the one to marry her. Not you.
Yeah, well, you had your chance, and you turned it down. And that's on you, not me.
Yeah, sure. You know what ain't on me, though?
Oh boy, here we go.
If it weren't for you, Franny would still be alive and well today.
If you were in love with Francine, just say that.
Yeah, I was. What of it?
I knew it.
Hey!
For how long, then? How long have you been forcing me to face the consequences of your piss-poor decisions?
Pretty sure it was when Ma wrote me to inform me of your marriage.
And yet you said nothing. You knew Francine and I hated each other. You knew that she wasn't happy being with me. You could have been her knight in shining armor and come in and swept her off her feet. You became the head of a family, and still you did nothing.
You know how awkward that would have made our family get-togethers, Walls?
Hmm? What's going on over here?
Just another day in the life of a darling, apparently.
And why have these two been put under quarantine?
They ingested a love potion.
What?
Yeah,
Who gave them a love potion?
no idea. But the stones provide us with some interesting data. I guess if two people are under the effects of a love potion and the person they have affection for is both A, not within range or deceased, and B, happen to be a single individual, the two are under the effects of the love potion will become hostile towards each other.
Shouldn't we do something to try and stop them?
No need. A combination of their symptoms and fighting should be putting them out any minute now.
Oh, oh, God. What happened last night? Hmm? Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, Kai, wake up, you ornery old nut.
Jesus Christ. I ain't felt this rough since the first time I tried Tennessee moonshine.
Oh, yeah? How was that?
Well, I woke up in Tennessee, for one.
From New Orleans?
Texarkana, actually.
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Surprised me, too. So, what were we fighting about again?
You mean you don't remember?
I remember that haymaker you landed on me. Definitely gonna be feeling that tomorrow.
Well, that left hook of yours still packs quite a punch, too. You know, the only reason Fran and I got married is because you left, right?
Well, I didn't realize you were looking to see my right hook as well.
Uh, all right, that came out wrong. You know, the only reason Fran and I got married is because Dad wanted to punish you for leaving, right?
Yeah, I know.
And you know, as the head of this family, you could have pretty much done whatever you wanted, and there'd be very little I could do to stop you. You really could have been her knight in shining armor and taken her back from me. I'm sure she would have let you. So why didn't you? Why didn't you?
I thought about doing it, actually. Quite a few times, in fact.
What?
But two wrongs don't make a right. Granny wouldn't have been any happier with me than she were with you. And after Walden was born, that kinda settled it for me that there wasn't any going back. Plus, imagine the drama. You know, Pops would have never let me hear the end of it.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Listen, about what I said to you earlier. Well, I'm sorry. I know the whole situation surrounding you, me, and Francine is still a sore spot for you.
I mean, no, we're wrong, though. Personally, I don't think I would have reacted quite as strongly towards it if I had been in a better mindset.
It was the love potion.
Yeah, that's it.
So, we cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
That's great. Now, would the two of you get out and go home already?
Walden? How long have you been sitting there?
About 4 hours? Pretty much since the two of you were placed under quarantine.
I swear to God, boy. Do you ever take a break?
Not when there's something new to be observed with one of our experiments.
Well, did you at least figure out who slipped the love potion into our drinks to begin with?
Rex has been looking into that for me. We suspect it might have been our maintenance tech, Jeremy, since he was working in that department earlier today. And he is the only one that we know that would try to do something like this. As far as evidence and an actual motive, though, no.
So, all the arguing the two of us were doing earlier,
Yep.
and what your father and I were just discussing.
Yep. You guys actually provided us with some new information about that potion that we had yet to observe and document. So, thank you two for your contribution, I suppose.
We speak of this to no one.
Walden, you need to have a serious talk with Poppy.
A serious talk? With Poppy? Why? What's going on?
She's gone mad. Mad, I say.
What? What are you talking about? She seemed perfectly content when I saw her this morning.
You're seriously saying you haven't seen everything she's been cooking up and baking lately?
Wally has the eating habits of a fucking seagull. Of course he hasn't.
Okay, watch it. I believe she was making another batch of pumpkin pies last time I checked.
And that's just it. Another batch.
So, what's the problem here?
You seriously haven't noticed?
No. Do enlighten me, please.
Well, it started with us just requesting pumpkin spice lattes to ring in the fall season.
As per usual. Go on.
Then we wound up requesting some more pumpkin spice flavored goodies, just to really embrace that warm, nostalgic feeling that comes with it, you know?
I don't. Continue.
Well, she hasn't stopped. Everything she's made since then has been nothing but pumpkin, pumpkin-flavored, or pumpkin spice.
Okay. Again, what's the problem here?
Let's just break it down for you. The pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin pie, pumpkin bread, pumpkin cookies.
All right.
Pumpkin brownies, pumpkin muffins, pumpkin spice rolls.
Pumpkin pancakes, pumpkin waffles, pumpkin jam, pumpkin butter.
Pumpkin cheesecake, pumpkin fluff, pumpkin fudge.
Pumpkin parfaits, pumpkin empanadas, pumpkin mousse.
Pumpkin whoopie pies, pumpkin ice cream, pumpkin tiramisu.
So, Poppy's incorporated pumpkin into a lot of her baking recently. She probably just has a lot of pumpkin puree that she needs to use up.
Oh, now hold on a minute, Wally. We're not done yet. Pumpkin gravy, pumpkin soup, pumpkin noodles.
Okay. That's,
Pumpkin jerky, pumpkin hash, pumpkin hummus.
Pumpkin ravioli, pumpkin lasagna, and pumpkin mac and cheese.
Jesus Christ. I never knew a single fruit could be incorporated into so many dishes.
It's really starting to be a bit much now. Could he talk to her, please?
Yep, I'm on it.
Oh, good afternoon, Wally.
Good afternoon. Boy, looks like you've been keeping yourself busy.
Yes, well, you know how it is. Here, a big loaf of pumpkin bread fresh out of the oven, just for you.
Don't mind if I do. Say, you sure have been making a lot of pumpkin stuff recently. I mean, pumpkin bread, pumpkin jerky, pumpkin noodles.
Just satisfying the craving, dear.
A bit much, don't you think?
I don't think so. Every year, everyone makes such a fuss about getting their lattes and pies. So I improvised.
You literally made every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and dessert, pumpkin and pumpkin spice, to get the others to shut up about the damn lattes?
Well, I'll admit, I too like to indulge in a pumpkin spice latte and my seasonal baked goods. But when it's all they ask for the entire fall and winter, well, best to let them get it out of their systems now.
Well, for the sake of the other's sanity, do you mind dialing it back a little bit? Just so that they're able to stomach their lattes and the baked goods until Christmas.
Of course, dear. I'll start cutting back just as soon as the rest of my ingredients are used up.
All right. How much more do you have left? Poppy, how much more do you have left?
I do hope you like pumpkin, dear.